Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you have a good start to your week. Um, Welcome back to my channel. I'm not going to be speaking for very long today. As you can see, social justice picture here in the video uh, gives you an idea of what I'm going to talk about. But this is Lance, co-founder of BH Capital Enterprises, where I teach some specialized knowledge when it comes to the markets. Specifically, teach people how to read charts and also some consultations on the cannabis industry. Excuse me, it's really early. But what I have to say basically is that a lot of organizations geared toward social justice in the black community seem to leave out economics as a form of social justice. Everything else in the world, you know, gets thrown in with that, but I've never really witnessed organizations speak about the I've never heard organizations speak about the economic side of the black community. Um, we've been effectively shut out of participating in wealth building um, as a whole and in general for a very long time. And for the longest of time, it wasn't, excuse me, it wasn't due to, like apathy or anything like that. There are many instances in history that show that, basically illustrate how wealth has been stolen from black people, whether by force or some other insidious means. Um, I've found that I've found that when trying to um, well, there are certain events, so to speak, like festivals and such, where there are vendors and stuff like that uh, that I've applied to. And when you look at like a historical list of vendors, you don't see any organizations really tailored toward that. You see organizations for all kinds of other things. You see organizations for all kinds of other things, but um, nothing really addressing the fact that the black community still lags behind in terms of economic power. Um, and that's a sad thing. And I hope a lot of organizations see this video and kind of start to really take a look at that and make provisions for that. And understand that economics is one of the most important pieces of social justice for the black community. Um, if I'm of the opinion that if we had the economic power, then all this other stuff wouldn't matter. It would matter a lot less than what it does. You know, uh, as far as jobs and racism and things like that, those things would matter a whole lot less. Um, but that's just my opinion. So the Abacus is an organization it's a for-profit organization though, but it really, really seeks to address that component of social justice in teaching Black people how to be economically independent um, by applying a skill set or learning and applying a skill set to the stock market. We've had a good number of people that have been able to walk away from their jobs and live the life of their dreams, all because of what they've learned um, in the group or in the organization or whatever you want to call it. And I'm soon to be one of those, beneficiaries of that knowledge. And naturally, I want to share it with the entire community. But uh, visibility matters, Um, I just think there needs to be a paradigm shift, a serious paradigm shift in the social justice uh, sphere. Um, and economics needs to be a real pivot and focus for a lot of these organizations. Just imagine if Black people had the economic power to fund these causes, if we had the power to fund these causes ourselves, or if we had the power to groom and or buy politicians, um, if we had the power to influence policy, uh, and I mean policy that is for our benefit. We know that a lot of powerful uh, businesses and individuals are behind a lot of policy, and naturally they're going to fund policies that are for their benefit, for the benefit of their businesses, families, etc. And this is the kind of power that economics and finance allow you to have, because money talks, you know, money really talks. Um, but that's all I had to say. Uh, if you have any comments, if you have any opinion about what I said, I welcome it. I welcome different points of view and perspectives on it. Um, I apologize for recording the video so early and I'm just waking up, but thanks for watching. Remember that the dream never sleeps.